And fall in, my fellow Scout Troopers, for 14 free-for-all coming your way today from Thanatos for some of the replays. So thank you very much, Thanatos, for the replay and for your patience, mate. I know you've been waiting for this for a little while. If you want to see your own replay feature here on this channel, hopefully sooner than you think, you can send it to my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You'll also join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance. It would be a privilege to have you as part of our community, where you can post all your total replays there. You can also post your replays to me directly on Discord via direct message, or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on the Thursday's Reforged Discord as well. And with that, let's get underway today with the army comps. So, as I said, we have Thanatos here, who's commanding Umbar. We've got some Warlords of Umbar here. We've got about 3 or 4 units here of our Coronas Legion. We've got some Belaga Footmen over here. Looks to be 2 units of them. I've seen some Corsair crossbows. 1 to 2 units of them at least. We have roughly 3 units of Corsair infantry. We have his ally here, 2 times a name that's coming up the hill there. Actually, yeah, he's commanding Isengard there. I think I said Orcs and Misty Mountains for some reason. Isengard, my bad. We have over here Belaga Axeguard. We've also got some Isengard Uruk-hai Berserkers. We've got a catapult here belonging to Isengard. We've got some Uruk-hai Crossbowmen. This will be 2 units of them. I'll keep an eye out for a 3rd, I suppose. We have some Casimir Rangers. We've got about 3 units of Uruk-hai Pikes. Champions of the White Hand as well. And some Belaga Pikemen. Maybe 1 to 2 units of them. I don't know if he bought any Naru Sentinels. I'm not seeing that at the moment. There was a Nazgul High here as well. So yeah, the armies here have pretty much taken over the entire mountaintop very fast. We have one of their opponents is already here. They're engaging. 2 times actually charged forth. We've got the Half-Orc Vanguard here attacking Mirkwood, which is committed by Smity. We've got some Spears and Endure up here. We've got some Woodland Realm Patrol. About 1 to 2 units of them. Some Herpang Archers as well. 2 units there, I can see. Another unit of Spears and Endure. High Lane 2 and Heavy Swords. We've got some Woodland Protectors there, 2 units. Some Hurra Sword and Shields. Hurra Lane 2 and Heavy Swords. And Hurra Spearmen as well. And over here, some Elders of the Elven King. Now, both Isengard and Umbar here have actually trapped and separated Mirkwood from his ally here, which might be just below us. And I think we will actually pause it there, because I wasn't expecting combat to begin so fast. And fast it has begun. So, down the hill here, across the ravine, we come to find ourselves looking at another Mirkwood army, which is commanded by EgguSama, his ally here. So this is definitely his ally up top, whose name I've already forgotten, so sorry Smitty, my bad. Got some Elven King's Palace Guard there, armoured up. Got some Elders of the Elven King, and they're engaging Lothlorien, which is coming by Morris. His combat has really begun fast. We've got some Woodland Protectors here. Wardens of Lunk, Herpang Archers there. Got some Woodland Realm Patrol, which have taken a hit here from Cav, it would seem. Got some Woodland Protectors here as well. Some Greenwood Rangers, also, is this some just Rangers there? It is. Herpang Archers, I think I said before. Hurra Spearmen. Got some Hurling 2 Heavy Swords. Unlike his ally here, not a lot of units are armoured up. Got some Woodland Realm Axemen here. Spears of Endure, looks to be 2 units there. And some Hurra Spearmen over there as well. We have over here, Lothlorien is a second minute by Morris. We're actually going to come back and watch the start of this, because obviously these guys here just slammed into each other once combat began. We've got here some Lothlorien Spearmen and some Woodland Protectors mixed in here, 2 units. We've got some Lothlorien Spearmen and some Watchers of Golden Wood. And Kindred of Celeborn as well. We've also got here some, I'm trying to see how they unit embedded with them. Spears of the Wood. Riders of the Golden Wood there. We have his ally, I believe, which is Rohan, coming by Y2K86. There's some Riders of the Fold there, some Red Shield of Artherdain, and some Sons of Earl. We have over here some Lorien Axemen, and some Carascalan Guardians as well. So maybe 3 units here of Lorien Axemen. What else is here, potentially? Well, we obviously can't see most of Rohan's army. Go figure. Now, this might be it here. We got here some Helm's Hammers leading the army. There's some Westmark Marshals, 2 units of them for sure. Westmark Infantry, also some Medusa Guard. Eastmark Spearmen, Javelin and Light Tier unit there. Looks to be 2 or 3 units of them. Eastmark Spearmen over here. Westmark Infantry and the Westmark Spearmen I think I saw again. Yeah, I am seeing them. And some more Westmark Spearmen here. I'm looking for the Shield Mans of Rohan. I don't see them just yet. I would be surprised if Y2K didn't bring them. But you know, I'm always surprised of late, so who knows. And finally, the team we have is Imladris, commanded by Diego Rio Etremos. We have here some Guetta Rojiro, along with some Elder Enemy Spearmen. We've got some Elder Enemy Swordmasters and some Elder Enemy Spearmen here. Swords Rivendell. Armored up, it would seem, yep. 3 units of that, make that 4. Elder Enemy Spearmen there. Imladris Guardians, armored up. Some Guetta Marindain. Just check this. Yes, these are armored as well. Down here we've got some Elder Enemy Archers and 2 units of Norrentina Warriors. And that is that. So, we will actually do a little bit of a different thing here. We'll go back in time, watch the beginning of the Lothlorien and Mirkwood fight down here. And so I'll see you here, back shortly. Alright guys, Morris. And who else we got here? We've got EgguSama, about to engage. Okay, so the archers here fired in first. I didn't see Eggu have any cavalry. We've got here Greenwood Rangers firing in. Being a loose formation, I doubt they'd be that effective. Looks like we've got some elders there and Kingfire coming in as well. And Wards on Lunk appear to be firing too. Rise, this is Lone and Mounted Company. I thought they were Rise of the Golden Wood for some reason. Watches the Golden Wood firing on the Wardens on Lunk. Eggu here having these archers all mixed up. This isn't that good. I'm shot here taking a few hits. Woodland Protectors, most of the fire is being absorbed by the Woodland Realm Patrol there, so for the most part, Woodland Protectors are being spared. Morris is actually losing the archer fight, but then again, I think Eggu is throwing pretty much everything he's got at him in terms of his missile power. Yeah, we saw the Mirkwood. We saw Mirkwood triumph here over Morris's cavalry. Elm King's Palace Guard looks like they took a hit. Things aren't settling down here for Eggu too much. Morris is moving around. He's moving towards him. His ally YTK Rohan coming around the coming from the rear. Thanatos and 2 times here getting to defend themselves against Imladris. Champions of the White Hand coming down the mound. Thanatos pouring in his Corsair missiles in. Now most of Smity's forces here are sort of forced to camp out on top of the hill here, top of the mound. Making them a decent target for missiles or for arrows. Geez, Smity lucky to get away with that one. Woodland Protectors should struggle to actually fire. I mean, they can get the half-orc vanguard in their sights. Roka infantry is wavering at 112, 115. It can't be right. Not good. You think the artillery gets some decent hits. That's a bit better. Roka pikemen here blocking off each of the choke points, so they can't be surprised, and they can maintain their attack without being outflanked. The real question I suppose Thanatos is asking himself, and that of 2-time Madness, is how much ammo they have to pour onto this mound here. I mean, all the troops are so clumped up together, it's a bit surprising to see the artillery struggling to get a decent hit. Rohan is trying to wear down Mirkwood here by attrition, but Mirkwood has a real quality army up here, so it's not going to be a walk in the park. I think if Thanatos and 2-time want to get through this fight with quick and easy, like good speed, relatively good speed, We need Uruk-hai pikemen up there. They need the berserkers, the Nazgûl High. That combo there should be enough to smash through the defense and get amongst Mirkwood's ranks. But the risk is obviously they're going to get fire from up top, so they need to move really fast in there and tear through the defense and get in amongst all the missile units that haven't used up their ammunition just yet, you know? What's going on over here? I feel like Mirkwood got caught between a rock and a hard place. No matter how you look at it. Eggu here is just being surrounded. He's being shot at by Rohan and Lothlorien. These wooden protectors are destroying his heroic spearmen. Corpses say it all. I mean, you can see Mirkwood trying to return fire, but the accuracy is just horrible. I mean, they're still getting a few hits, so good for them, but it's not that good. And here comes Rohan. Well, it's okay when he uses his ammo, that should be enough to wipe out Eggu completely. If you're Eggu, you'd probably be running across a small land bridge here to defend the other side. At least they'll force Rohan and Lothlorien into a bottleneck that will be more easier for Eggu to defend. But right now he's trying to fight 2v1 open plane against a faction that has just as good as archers as he does, if not better, and also numerous infantry on Rohan's side of things, as well as cavalry too. Eggu doesn't have any cavalry. So he's being torn apart. He's not long for this world, unfortunately, so Eggu's had a tough game this one. Thanatos and 2 times having zero luck with their artillery today, it would seem. The Uruk-hai pikemen taking a few hits here from the Imladris archers, and they have a few archers at their disposal. Cavalry, I don't think they have to be too much to worry about, but if Cav charged in, they get a few kills here on the course of infantry. Some of the Uruk-hai pikes here are in position to do something fast, unless they're paying attention. Snagger skirmishers up here, I don't know why they're up here. Artherdain is commanded by Joran. I don't think I actually mentioned that before, so sorry about that, Joran. He's actually begun his fight here against Thanatos. He's got some evidence being here, armoured up. So let's go over here, Artherdain pikes, 2 units, not armoured. We have over here Artherdain marksmen armoured up, so 2 units of them. We've got here some dismounted forest Aryan knights, 2 units. Knights of Nunas as well, then we get toe-to-toe with Lords Umbar, or champions of the White Hand. We've got 2 units here of Dune and Troll Slayers, Wardens of the North, AP Archers, good accuracy. Artherdain men at arms, couple units there, not armoured up, basic model. Dismounted Knights of Nunas and a Nunas Gate Guard, so good army there for Joran. He's under a bit of fire. His first unit of Artherdain pikemen got destroyed. Of course, their crossbows, maybe courtesy of them. It's not like we've missed too much, but I feel like I'm missing more than I'd like to. Now, down to 95. Doing good. Oh no. Too high. All 3 shots just too high. Why that Rochador? Yeah, unfortunately for the other teams, if Thanatos and 2 times stay where they are, then I'm not too sure they can be defeated. It's all about how much damage Smity can cause to them here. I mean, Smity's probably the critical factor that will stand between Thanatos' team and victory. And they can shoot that battle line pretty much where the infantry is clashing. Now this is a bit funny. We've got Snagger skirmishers here, wavering at 155. I wonder if they can hit the wooden round patrol. They're going after the hurrying swords. That's definitely worthy of javelin fire. They're a tough unit. We can't look at the balance of power because once you've got a free-for-all, that takes the balance of power out of the equation. Now, I don't know if 2 times here has the skirmishes, snag skirmishes on auto fire. If he does, let's take it off.
The enemy general is dead. We have
That's not too surprising. That's his ally there, Eggu. Poor Eggu. There wasn't too much hope for him, just a fool's hope. Rohan and Lothlorien have torn through him. I don't imagine Eggu got too many kills here. He played it too aggressive. Unless the terrain's on your side, you should never take 2 armies on by yourself. That was never going to work out for him. He had a chance to fall back, he just didn't take it. And he probably should have fallen back, because not only could he had defended this land bridge, but had he even been attacked down here by Imladris, at the very least, his ally up here could provide some archer support to him from below, onto the Imladris forces. Or even the Artherdain if he came this way as well. So that should have been Smity and Eggu's game plan from the start. Eggu falls back across the land bridge, and Smity provides sniper fire from above. Now it looks like here, these Herping archers copped it big time from both Umbar and Isengard. We got here, into the warriors coming up. Thanatos out of position. It's like he's not seeing them, but then again, Thanatos' attention is probably with Joran right now, so it's up to 2 times to inform him that his front line at the front is under attack from Imladris. We've got champions of the white, trolls of the white hand, my bad, trolls of the white hand, trying to smash their way through. It's a good looking hammer. The javelin fire from the wooden protectors always looks like a machine gun just going off. Trolls here surging forwards. Yeah. Okay, Dagger's only coming in from one direction. Artherdain's only coming at them from their direction too. So the middle choke point is under any pressure at all. So looks like the other enemy archers here have lost a few men. I don't know if they lost them to Belliger archers or of course their crossbows. Given the fall of these bodies here, I'd wager it was crossbows myself. Belliger footmen are just trying to hold these guys in position right now.
By the Almighty Lord,
they're about to die.
Military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
They might be targeting the Artherdain men at arms. Yes, they are. Alright. Well, up against pikemen, I still favour Joran in that fight, especially with the pikes. They're definitely giving him an edge over Thanatos. And Thanatos doesn't have an angle, or the right angle, I should say, to shoot into the flank of Imladris. The Corsair crossbows should be positioned here. They can fire directly into the heart of Joran's attack, and they also have the protection of the ledge here. As you see, it dips up. It also absorbs a lot of arrow fire coming in. If javelins are there, I don't think they get a javelin shot on him. I think this is a sweet spot here for his Corsair crossbows. That should be enough to sort of snap, I think, Joran's spine there and kill this attack before it moves any further up the hill.
Are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Now he's trying to get his Corsair Blackguards to fire in. They should be able to. Okay, that was a half volley, but if the rest will fire, they'll fire in the second volley. So we'll see a much larger volley coming in again if he shoots again. Yeah. We've got to keep out that fire. Well, he's trying to be a bit conservative, it would seem. We got Urquhart Berserkers, pretty much a full unit. They're trying to keep themselves reserved for now. Caspian's Rangers at 70. I half thought they were all dead. I'm thinking, oh geez, what the hell would have killed Caspian's Rangers? Smity is still in the fight. But with the Corsair crossbows here, unless Smity can get some firepower on them and try and thin their ranks out, I think Thanatos and 2 times might be finally starting to wear him down. These high-rank swords here need to be sent into the fight, but being shot to death where they are. What do we have going on here? Okay, Diego did not set up a proper force, a proper deterrent against Lothlorien and Rohan. Swords of Rivendell here acting as a front guard against heavy lancer cavalry. There's a recipe for disaster, but he's been given a gift. Diego here retreated. Hang on, I'm confused now. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I thought Rohan was charging for some reason. Oh, Morris here. He's really playing around here with Diego's cavalry. He's losing a lot of his Rochador. They got out of there just before the Sons of the Earl arrived. But still, Diego needs spears here on the front lines. Sons of Earl are going to have a field day with these guys. Luckily for them, there wasn't a good charge. Alright, seeing this, seeing how the situation is evolving, I think Joran here needs to either bring up his forces to support Diego, or Diego needs to fall back to Joran's position. Because right now, every other team seems to be attacking the other, whereas I think Thanatos and 2 times are having a much easier time of it compared to any other teams so far in this fight. Them being on the hill allows them to stay pretty much out of most other fights. You've only had to worry about a couple of incursions on 2 choke points, and they've trapped poor Smity on the hilltop there, and he's still alive, so to his credit, Smity's doing well to survive till this point. But Thanatos the way Thanatos needs to counter this attack here, he needs to put a lot of pressure on his left flank and start pushing and trying to outflank the pikemen. He's got to attack the pikemen from the side, he can't attack them head on. Joran's lines here looking very, very thin on his right. He's only got men at arms up here, unarmoured. I feel like the Akguards should be able to tear through them easy. So to win this fight here, Thanatos needs to concentrate his effort starting from here, and then move down the slope from this direction, and then that should be that. The battle is his here. Of course, if he doesn't do that, then Joran stands a chance to actually win this fight and continue to push up the hill. So, Thanatos needs to be aggressive in order to win. Over here, Elderly Lance is lining up for a charge. Artherdain moving up. Diego has engaged. Joran here moving up to support him. Oh, good charge there from the Great Rojo, charging into the Kindred of Celeborn. I half wonder where a Y2K's force. I mean, if the Eastmark Spearmen, if they were here, their javelins would be mandatory to fire into the Imladris. I mean, it would make Morris's fight a whole lot easier. I want to get some javelins coming in on. That's the Rojo trying to move around looking for a target. Sons of the Earl need to challenge them. There goes determined to destroy the Kindred of Celeborn. Both are also charging into the rear here of the Lothlorien Axemen. I don't understand how Morris and Y2K are allowing this. They got Cav here nearby. Rise to follow this missile Cav, to be fair, but where is all of Morris's infantry? There's still a lot of stuff here on the other side. Okay, there goes focusing pretty much all his attention now on this fight here. You can see the rest of Y2K's army here moving up. They needed yesterday. Yaku, to his credit, is doing a far better job than I thought he would in that situation. I thought he was going to get double teamed and overpowered for sure. And that fight was just beginning. Isengard will win this one here. Smity still holding on. Now, because the attackers, or because 2 times enemies are not coming up this choke point anymore, these Orca pikemen should be sent into the fight against Smity. I mean, they're just sitting there right now. They need to be utilised. Not rested. This isn't the time for resting. It looks like they're trying to put the course of blackguards there so they can try and fire into Smity's forces. That's the intention. But so far they're not doing it. Saga skirmish is 110 around it. That is crazy. A bit unfair there to them, but you know. Champions of the White Hand. Also standing by, not doing too much. What do we have down here? We've got numerous gate guards, so that's the thorn in this side. We've got Artherdain men at arms there, dismount of Fallen Staring Knights, Artherdain marksmen. There's a huge gap here the champions here could exploit. They could charge into the dismount of Fallen Staring Knights here, and when the newest gate guards move in, the champions charge up the hill. It's a bit risky, I know. Charge up to the hill and try and charge into the backs here of the Artherdain forces, while Thanatos sends everything he's got in the area against Joran's forces here, so they can lock him in combat head on. Charge the champions from behind. That way the entire Artherdain line here is thrown into chaos. They'll be turning their pikes around. Men will be turning both directions. That will enable confusion, which Thanatos' forces will take full advantage of, and tear this force apart. Obviously the pikes will destroy the cavalry quickly, but the pikemen will be attacked from 2 sides too. Remember that. And so they'll take heavy losses, even fighting cav, because you've got infantry stabbing them in the back while they're doing it. That is nuts. I think we had an entire crossbow volley there go after one Artherdain pikeman. That's what it felt like just now. How that happened, I do not know. Okay, well the Artherdain pikes here for Joran, well, glitched out for one thing, and then are broken and fighting to the death.
Our noble brothers have lost their leader. Without their general, they may lose
Isengard just lost their general. Alright, I know my sky guards are gone. Champions of the White Hand, time to spring into action, mate. The way is clear. You just got Artherdain men armors and marksmen down there. They can easily pick off what Joran's forces, or what Joran has left down there.
The enemy force remains.
You've got Richard Eckenbrand trying to go in for a few recharges, but luckily for Imladris, don't have the best charge there. So the great Red Shield charged into the backs of the Red Shield of Eckerman and took out a lot of them. Okay, Rohan's general is not in this unit. That's a bonus. We're at 56, so the unit is still very strong. There's a big gap, so the cavalry could potentially try to run around the Imladris forces, but instead they're going to try and charge straight through them. Can't they? I swear they can do that. I swear they can run around. Unfortunately for Diego, it looks like he will be eventually overwhelmed. The Rosewood here pretty much wiped out the red shields that come around. Shim is the one hand holding their ground. Yeah, they got to form up and charge them straight on the flank of the Imladris gate guards. We've got Warlords of Umbar out here as well. Maybe they should be charging down and charging into the backs of Diego.
By the Almighty Lord, or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
Smity is still holding on. He didn't have anywhere to go really. His entire army was on this hilltop, which explains all the dead bodies. I mean, the artillery obviously scorched him a couple of times, and arrows did the rest, or most of it. Javelins also helped here. The missiles are still not coming back here for 2 times. Cassidy's rangers must have ran out of ammunition. They have their swords out. We've got Belagar archers here. We've got full unit of the Coronas Legion. Warlords of Umbar just running around right now. Artherdain's general is still in play. We've got Artherdain marksman here. Strange move. I don't know why Thanatos is doing that. The way is clear to those Artherdain marksmen. We've got Champions of the White Hand that can go with him in support, even if he charges out the Knights of Numinas. The opportunity is there to wipe out at least 1 to 2 units of Artherdain marksmen. Easy kills. But they're just not charging. Rise of the Fall pursuing Samantha Rochador. Rochador could turn around and take them on. Even beat them probably. So yeah, this happened. This was always going to happen.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Diego was winning until Y2K brought up the rest of his army. Just over the halfway point. This battle's taken so many twists and turns. I'm not even so confident of Thanatos' victory anymore. I thought for sure they were going to win. Now I'm not that confident. I think Smity has done a lot of damage to them. Forced them to use up a lot of ammunition. The Zurkai pikemen need to be reformed into the right position. I don't know what they're doing standing like that. Their enemy is over here.
I pray the course of this
Target
battle
the elders of the Elven
because
King.
defeat seems almost certain.
There's Thranduil. Of course, the back guys there going for a ride. Of course, the back guys struggling to fire, keep being knocked on their butts. Their own troops worked against them. They halted their fire. I don't know if the black guys are out ammo or not. But Joran here has been defeated. We've got some great company here, which I didn't see before, down to 5. Potentially that's how we saw Joran here have so much success. Maybe the Grey Company was getting some really good fire there on him. Now, what's Rohan and Imladris going to do? Will they take on and try to wipe out Umbar and Isengard? It's looking like they're going to try. And this is Smity's chance to help them destroy his enemies. Or do 2 times the Thanatos pull back and try and leave Smity to the mercy of Y2K and Morris. You can see Joran moving back up. And he's like, oh, they've forgotten about me and they don't care about me anymore. Well, I'm going to come back and kill them. Champions here coming for a charge. Good charge, really good charge there. Almoran, Axeman and Medusa Guard with ammo still in play. They're also charging into the Chaos Cullen Guardians. Charging to them again, man. They charged into the Westmark Spearmen and Infantry. Infantry was a good idea, Spearmen not so much. We've got Knights of Luminos here looking for a charge. Only old Coroner's Legion here protecting the rear. Harvey's is Casimir. We've got some Belaga Pikemen. The pikemen, what are they doing there? They should be spread out along this line here to act as a nice buffer between the infantry and the Knights of Luminos. And Joran can get some good charges and kill a lot of those Ocarina's Legion. He's just got to get in there and do it. Rules Umbar are over here now, but they weren't before. These pikemen should be chasing those Knights of Luminos away, off the hill, down the hill. Thanatos should not be leaving these guys here. It's too great a risk to his army. The moment Thanatos and two times become entranced with this battle between Rohan and themselves is when Joran will pounce in their rear, and then they're gone. Looks like most of them charged in, and predictably got a few good kills there on the Ocarina's Legion. Belaga Parkman now moving forward to try and close off the retreat of the Knights of Numinous. Belaga Parkman going to face the entire Artherdain army by themselves.
Almost certain.
Belaga Parkman got into their ranks just in the nick of time. Thanatos getting very lucky there, but now this unit is locked in for better or worse, and they need support to survive. After their marksmen, they're going to try and charge into their rear and cause them to panic and break. Those warlords Umbar need to charge into them. They need to charge something into these guys. They've got to stop them from doing that charge. Belaga Parkman broken. Fine to the death but broken. But the presence of the Artherdain marksmen definitely sent them over the edge. Jeez, everyone's forgetting about poor Smity. Mind you, he's probably fine with it. Getting some easy kills or some extra kills there on the East marksmen, which still have ammunition. Why is Y2K and Morris ignoring Smity? Here we go. Oh, you hate that. You think you're supposed to get to go off a great charge, and then that happens. Joran's through. Thanatos and 2 times here are going to lose this one. It's going to come down between Artherdain, Rohan and Mirkwood. One of the few players I didn't see actually making it to the end. An unfortunate chain of events there for Thanatos and 2 times. I felt the battle was theirs to win. Maybe it was a combination of feeling guilty for being on the hilltop. I don't know. It seems as though they allowed the enemies back into the fight. I felt like there was numerous times there where 2 times and Thanatos had their enemies dead to rights, and they just didn't move in for the kill. There's plenty of opportunities there for the Champions of the White Hand and all of them to charge out and get some decent kills on both Artherdain and Imladris. But both times I didn't see, or any time I didn't see them charge out to get those kills. There was also time for them to, Thanatos to move out 1 unit behind and try and attack Artherdain in the rear. But again, they didn't do that. The artillery, which was no one's fault, just didn't perform very well today.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
The Guardians are still in play, down to 13. Wounded Rangers are trying to fire into the Quathag Rochador. They got plenty of enemies to kill. These Rangers should not be using their ammunition. Even 14 can still do a lot of damage. We must fire into anybody. Fire into Rohan and Artherdain. I mean, it's a nice block of troops here.
Our cowardly allies have fled the field. They cannot be called true men.
Well, yep, they're dead. Joran Troll Slayers 96 and our AP. Great shock unit. They can deal with the Westmark injury.
Praise to our Lord. Our
Morris's general here finally falls.
Now his men will lose heart.
He survived a few cab charges there. Looked like the Lothlorien general was in a Roman axeman there. Thanatos' general here is in the Houses of Casimir. Smity is firing his rangers into the Ridmark spearmen. Yeah, you got just killed Thanatos' general. Smity has outlasted everyone. Rangers are targeting Duno Troll Slayers. Well, that wasn't really much of a charge, mainly because he just charged into a broken unit, so they weren't really going to fight back. Or were they? Huh. He lost a cav unit to broken men. It's not unheard of, but it happens. It's a bit rare, actually. Eastmark's been here broken at 70. This entire unit is gone. Joran Troll Slayers ready to go. All Diego has really left is the Artherdain. Every other unit he has is gone. Houses Casimir here down to their last unit. Alright guys, we've got Grey Company here with ammunition still firing. Probably times 2 speed it. I don't know why Smitty's doing that. We've got body piercing ammunition coming in. Them hiding behind other units ain't gonna do squat. We've got Warrens of the North firing in now too.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
Most of the Rangers are dead and only one left alive.
The enemy flees the battle! Run down those worthless peasants!
Smity can only just try to outlast him. If he charges out, he's going to get outflanked and surrounded and just cut down. His only option is to hold here. I would do the same. He can't charge out. His enemies just have forces too great to his own. By the time 6 speed, since it's going to be a grind to the end. Mirkwood's gained some ground. I think the Joran Troll Slayers have more of an impact in this fight.
Long and are becoming tired.
We got a cav unit in the back there. That's Joran's Grey Company. Shooting into the back here of Smitty's forces. Charging now from that Artherdain. And so victory goes to Joran and Diego in this fight. The two players I did not expect to win this fight. I thought for sure we were going to see a Thanatos and 2 times victory.
Our men have slain the
What kind of talk makes you think Thanatos killed the general, but he didn't. Joran did. Easy. Thanatos here getting 2,302, 2 times Anus 1619, Morris 1938, Y2K 86, 1006. Smity on 2,646 got the most kills there out of any player. He's out there. EgguSama 767, Still not too bad. He got more than I thought he would have got. Joran there, 1826, and Diego Ria Eternos, 1738. So the team who got the most kills obviously was Thanatos in 2 times, so I suppose they get a consolation prize of getting the most kills out of any team, so they win that award. Well done to Joran and Diego on their victory. That was a hard-fought victory. Also, especially well done to Smity, who surprised me there, lasting as long as he did. He lasted to the very end. Unfortunately, the damage done by Thanatos in 2 times was just too much for his forces there to overcome Joran and Diego, but still he fought very hard to the end, so well done Smity on your effort today. And I'll give him MVP there since he got the most kills out of any player. Obviously, congratulations to Joran and Diego on their victory today. Nothing can take that away from them. They did very well. Unlucky to Morris and Y2K, who also fought well, just not hard enough to be there at the end, so unlucky there to them. And sorry guys, I actually forgot to go through Thanatos' kill counts before. So Harvey just cast me at 186. Artherdain's Legion here ranged from 51 to 197, 2 units getting over 100 kills, 1 was getting 200 kills. The Corsair Blackguards, 185, Cassidy Rangers, 188, not too bad, but you know, expect better from Rangers I suppose. Corsair Crossbows here, 205 and 395. And not bad performances there for the rest of his army, but those were the standouts. Both Axard there, 168. And that is that. Thank you to Thanatos for sending me the replay. If you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, guys, you can send it to my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord via direct message. You can join my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance and post it there. It'd be a privilege to have you as part of our community there as well. Or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on the Third Age Reforged Discord. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.